I'm sorry. I'm laughing to myself, right? I'm like, wow, this thing really working, man. We got people like really, like, yo. Okay, what's going on, world? J1, that's the only great one left. We back with another one, man. I'm in the house with it, man. We was on a block with it earlier. It got crazy, man. It got crazy. I wanted to show y'all the behind the scenes of the G-Lock, you know what I mean, shoot. But we did get some footage of that, so we're gonna chop that up and drop that differently because obviously I had to be rapping and folks, you know what I'm saying? We only love family. Marquise was good. My man Big Time in the building. Come on, man. You know how we doing this, man. Hey, yo, check it, y'all. Marquise, Big Time. I just looked at one of the comments on our videos. Now, you know our videos are getting way more views than likes and comments, which is not the most desirable outcome. But is it my fault that thousands and thousands of people are watching every one of these? And not everybody knows who the hell I am. They're just watching it and getting into it with me. Is it my fault that they don't know enough to engage, but they watched? What does it matter? We had 30,000 people watch the last video. How are you accusing me? Okay, hold on. Usa, center, focus. As my man Marquis says, hit that like button, man. When you come in here, wipe your feet at the door. You know what's in store. Okay. But I said, you know what? We gonna name this live that, and let's see how much this live does. Okay, since people now want to act like I'm like, damn, we made it. Like that's what they doing now. They gonna act like we fake now. Oh, now I'm paying for this. Now we paying for it, y'all. Or me. I'm paying y'all now. Y'all are all bots. Y'all ain't real people. That's not a real super chat that just came. That is not a real $5. Mm-mm. That is a bot 5. I paid a bot to pay me $5 just now. Yep. That's how that works. See, because when you pay for views, then you get bots that just pay you. See, that's part of the package on the website, right? I know, Jones. I deal with fake views, Jones. You got 15,000 views on the last video and only 200 comments. Wrong. We got 30,000 views on the last video that was only a few hours ago. You know why? Because it was 15,000 views just in people that came in the live. And now it has almost 16,000 views on YouTube. So pardon the 16,000 people that they haven't caught up to comment on a video that just was posted that has 16,000 views on it. The other videos have 23,000 and 10,000 and all of that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It's weird. It's weird that people act like they don't understand what's going on. Y'all know what's up. He said Jones be working. Come on now. Am I Mexican? I mean, in work ethic wise, yeah. You know? In work ethic wise. Said Cold World, Hot Girl, produced by Serius Jones. Me and my wifey vibe in the champagne showers. Afro Jones, go cop and stream the album, chat. Appreciate you, man. Shout out to everybody that's been rocking Afro Jones, man. That shit is going all the way up. That shit is definitely something that, you know, I'm proud and happy of the work itself, you know what I'm saying, and what it entails. But look, you people in here, hit that like button, man, because you know what's happening? They trying to blame it on me that y'all ain't liking the video and acting like it's my fault, and I'm paying y'all just to be here just because y'all ain't liking the videos and commenting on it and making it match. So there's a lot of y'all watching that ain't necessarily saying shit and doing stuff, okay? And they're blaming me. See, y'all gotta, come on, man. Don't be making it look weird so that other people could try to blame it on me. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm doing something. You know what I mean? You know, it said W live stream 100. Tell them how you really feel. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. We just rocking. You know what I mean? It said the new album Afro Jones. Salute, salute. Yes, bro, doesn't have much hair. Okay, is that really important? I mean, let's go. Gucci Flamingo say yes, sir. He said, yo, Suge Knight when they let you out. I look like Suge Knight. don't know. I think I'll just be making stuff up. He said support is free, well deserved, brother. Yes, sir. He said I got 2 jobs, Serious Jones. My brother. He said I'm cooking. I gotta see what kind of cooking. I gotta follow you and see what you cooking like. He said I kind of shoot. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what that means. He said I'm trying to beat the system. They trying to drug test me. Hey, just say no, people. But hit that like. Just say yes to hitting like. Double tap that screen if you know what I mean. It don't cost you nothing to press that button. You know what I'm saying? But one thing we're gonna chop about right now, okay, is organicness. Okay, this is something that from the door has been a blessing to me. Something that just happens naturally. Something that doesn't. It's not forced. If you watch the live earlier, if you watch some of these other lives, you'll see that it's just whatever's happening. You know what I'm saying? We're not thinking too much about it. We're not doing too much planning. It's organic, you know what I'm saying? So that's the stuff that I think people gravitate to the most. That's all. You know what I'm saying? People could do all these setups and do all their planning and doing all that whatever, but the organic stuff, my man Tim used to say, will come from the heart, reach the heart, man. You know what I'm saying? So people could do whatever they want and be mad, you know what I'm saying? And oh, well, it must be this and it must be that and it must be, shut it up, okay? You're just mad, all right? But thank you, because I flattered. I'm like, oh, we making it. That means we made, oh, okay. They calling it fake. That's the only move left? Oh, you must have bought it. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. Heard you. Fight Club, Serious move. Hey, buddy, what's going on? Wolfgang, you already know. Said, bro, skinny as F. You gotta do some, yeah? Okay. Yeah. I'm actually like ready to put one of y'all really all the way out, but you know what I'm saying? You're right. I do need to get about 20 pounds more back up. You know what I'm saying? I was about 229. You know what I'm saying? I'm about 215, something like that right now. Still yink, one of y'all. Bing, ding, bing, bing. Right? But say, can we hear Top Dog verse? Ha 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 ha. Shout out to everybody that's been paying attention, right? Bottom man on top dog, I really like popcorn. Certified block stop, pussy club, walk. Like your top like a cop. Oh, that's hard, I forgot about it. Said bottom man on top dog, I'm really like popcorn. Certified block star, pussy clap, walk. Like your top like a cop car. Serving that lockjaw, clip on the chop tall. And keep a glizzy, no hot dog. Quick to let shots off, baby on all fours. And she like it hard, not soft. Until you get locked and they all go away, away, away. Away, away, away. Away, away. What I say? Yeah, I was locked down in that cage, had to make away, away, away. Away, away, away. How that verse go? I don't know how the verse go. How the verse go? I don't know. See, he's so new. I don't even remember how the verse go. I ain't gonna lie to you. But you know what I'm saying? Off the liquor? Nah. I'm not off no liquor, brother. I actually had a bottle of champagne that I wasted just for the video shoot to make it look like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't drink like that anymore, brother. He said the verse hard. Yeah, that's I gotta think of how it went again. It's a lot going on in my mind right now. Double tap that screen if you know what I mean. It don't cost you nothing to press that button. They trying to call the views fake. They trying to call us fake now, bro. They doing anything. You know what I'm saying? They doing anything and they mad. So we got to make sure that we have a reason for them to stay that way. Okay? Respectfully, we're not starting nothing. We're not creating any trouble for anybody. We are just actually being organically one of the fastest growing networks and viewership communities, apparently, on this platform, which is making a lot of people even doubt the authenticity. Well, wait a minute. If it only had this many likes, how could it possibly have this many people? Hey, I don't know, man. All I'm doing is coming in here, popping and kicking it with y'all. Hey, that's it. I didn't press no pay membership. I didn't press no this and this. All I do is press upload and name the name of it and put something in the description. And sometimes, if you go by these videos, sometimes I don't even write the description. And sometimes it be seeming like too much work. Like, is anybody even gonna read all that? I'm just like, eh. And sometimes the video give you more views, like you see, when I ain't write nothing. I ain't write nothing in the last video. All I wrote is, you know what I'm saying? Ming the Tiger, da-da-da. Ain't no description, no hashtags. It's still putting up the old hashtags. I gotta figure out how to delete that. Like, I don't know why it puts up the old ones automatically. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, yeah. Come on with all that, B. Said, smash that like button. Said, damn, Serius Jones, the OG. Salute, brother. Salute, salute. He said, that's awesome. He said, trying to be rich like you one day? Nah, man. Not like me, brother. Don't believe the hype. Y'all don't want to be me. You don't know what I go through. Said, hold it down, hold it down. Yeah, yeah, let's keep the numbers rolling. Let's keep on going. You know what I'm saying? Keep it on, going all the way up. We still got 40 people here that ain't hit the like yet. I don't know if you don't like me or what. But you can like the video still. You can not like me and like the video. You here. I mean, all you gotta do is go like this. But yeah, so he said, we rock with you, Jones. You are one of the last organic rappers worked from the bottom. Pause. But yes, salute. It's definitely organic and it's definitely rooted in, in what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely rooted in my culture. This is rooted in the cafeteria. This is rooted in, the barbershops, the back blocks, the unfortunately the jail cells. This is rooted in the real essence of what our culture is, not just in terms of hip hop, but just in terms of period. So when you see us on the block kicking it, when you see us with the OGs building, when you see us with the old ladies, and the vibes, it's just community vibes, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I was raised with. I was raised to, deal with our people, you know what I'm saying? You know? He said, talk your shit, hey man, this is just what it is. Jones, good evening, Greg Perry. He said, are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Word. You know what I'm saying? I don't know too many people that's just turning their cameras on, that's new influence on YouTube, that's really battle rappers, that's just getting 15,000 people to come through live and all that. You know what I'm saying? And then another 15,000 to watch it on YouTube afterwards. Even if it ain't, 15,000 people liking it, it'd be nice if 15,000 people liked it too. Right? That would be nice. But that's still crazy, bro. That's still crazy. That I'm standing on my block with my homies talking to the world, literally. Look at that. Brazil right there. Ooh, and you look good right there, Nayara Madeira. See, bad Brazilians in here. You know what I'm saying? Mad respect from the 619 to the 541. You know what I'm saying? I know where the 619 is at, but I don't know about the 541. Is that Cali too? He said, only real here. Salute, Orion, appreciate it. He said, merger. Hey, you know what? That is completely disrespectfully, trolly, masterfully. Lorenzo, obviously, I'm not going to repeat that, but that's crazy. That's diabolical to say, man. Come on, man. Don't do that, okay? Because I want to laugh and repeat that, but that's just completely inappropriate, brother. Why would you put Dr. Martin Luther King and LeBron James in a twerk-off contest, bro? Like, that's just, why we got to do that, man? Is that what we doing here? Don't do that. You said you're in a gang? No, I'm not in a gang. I'm in a family. I have a family. I have friends. Wolf stands for we only love family. You know what I'm saying? That's what it stands for. crazy Mycenite chain, go crazy. Well, see, if you're just gonna sit here and troll Mr. What you call it? Okay. Ooh, yeah. I got some work to do too, y'all, in another way, but I'm like, ooh, damn, I'm watching the messages come through, you know, you're like, oh, damn. I'm multitasking, I'm gonna get to that, but, you know, I'm gonna finish chop with y'all. See, I be, you know what I mean? I got priorities here, y'all. I be making time for y'all. Y'all better be grateful, man. He said, can you do a headstand? I don't know. That would probably hurt in my head. I ain't got no hair, you know what I'm saying? I got hardwood floors. So I'm not sure how that would, you know, I'm not sure that would work out. Money makers in here. Yes, sir. First of all, one thing, okay, I didn't address. First of all, you see how Orion just showed some love and sent the super chat. The super chat is on right there. You can simply click that button right there with the $ next to it if you want to show your support or ask me a specific question. I will answer it. That's one of the protocols of Jonesland, okay, which is the actual formal name that we have collectively decided to call this, right? Okay, so my Jonesians, my fellow serious lifers, my fellow, you know, people that just are partakers of the Jones experience here on YouTube, we already know what we're doing. All right, we already got our own thing going on. So if you see people talking to each other like they know each other, or you know what I mean, it's because we already been chopping. You know what I'm saying? So even though we have kind of like a core, you know, group of people that always be here, we have people every day, new people coming from all over that might not know how we give it up here. So, you know, we got to re-break down the rules every time. Okay, you control as long as you pay your toll. Okay, because it doesn't cost you nothing to press the button. So double tap the screen if you don't know what I mean right now. All right, with me. Okay, it's not going up fast enough. Do it, man. See, that's why y'all got them calling my damn views fake. Nigga say you got 15,000 views. There's no way, man. Because the likes didn't match it. Like, oh, see? They trying to blame me. He said, get some rest. Yeah, I probably should, man. I misspelled Serious. Well, no, actually, Serious is the name of the North Star, my brother. It's Sirius instead of Serus. But why I added the E was because of the fact that when I was doing shows, people would mispronounce it and say, Cyrus to the stage. And it was like, all right, no. And I like the double entendre-ness of I'm serious, like the brightest star in the sky, like Sirius the dog star, Sirius the brightest star system in existence that shines the light that black people actually led and fed, you know, themselves to freedom. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole deep thing in terms of itself, but also I'm serious, like I'm, you know, it's double entendre in the name itself. And I was already Jones, so I just needed a name to really make it sound like a superhero name, and that's, to me, it was perfect. Like, ooh, Serious Jones. Rest is history. I mean, so I like your chain. Thank you, bro. I just got it kind of, you know, flooded up and doing it up a little bit better. But you know what I mean? We just represent the brand. Wolfway or No Way. And Afro Jones is out right now. Afro Jones is out right now. Afro Jones is out right now. You see how he was just talking about he dancing around the crib to wifey? You see how he was just asking me to rap the verse to Top Dog? You see how these people was tapped in with this music now? All right? It's going all the way up like a turtleneck. I need you to tap in. You know what I'm saying? Tap. Tap in like a faucet, you know what I mean? Tap in, tapioca, like the pudding, and tap, 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 tap. Tap the screen. Tap in. You know what I'm saying? We got almost 150 people here now. It should be at least 100 likes. Water. You like water? A lot of people have been saying water. A lot of people have been saying water's the one. He said, is he about to freestyle? No, man. This whole thing is a freestyle. Okay? He said, out of all the battle rappers, who got the best album? I mean, he said, real effing talk. He said, Polaris is the name of the North Star. I don't know that, sir. But Sirius is the dog star, first of all. But I believe the brightest star is also the North Star, if I'm not mistaken. And Sirius is the brightest star, so I don't know about Polaris. But I've heard of the star. You know what I mean? Yeah, stained where? I spilled some shit on it? Where's stained at? Where you see it stained? Show me. I don't see no stain. I don't see no stain. I don't see no stain. I don't see no stain on my chain. It said flossing. You know, like a dentist, man. You know what I'm saying? You might as well be an apprentice, man. You might learn something and earn something. You know what I'm saying? Stop hating, you know what I mean? And learn and start congratulating. You know what I'm saying? And you might get further in life. You know what I mean? Hello? Your blessings might, you know? Bro, you from Jersey, right? Yes, sir. Originally, Englewood, New Jersey. You know what I'm saying? But I'm also, you know, a resident and a member of Harlem World. You know what I'm saying? For many years, as you see when the previous videos, when you go to my block, and you know, it's my family for 20 years, 30 years. So my brother, Jersey in the building, Jones, Warwick, built like a bag of dirty laundry. Tomorrow, he was working out for a second. I don't know what the hell he think he be doing there. Wolf, what up? Says salute, fam. My man saying something in Arabic, Salam alaikum. He says Fight Club. Allergy, Salam alaikum. Oh, you said you heard the Afro Jones today. Fire and meteorite emoji. Salute. Nayara, I don't know that language, love. I don't know Portuguese. You gotta translate it for me. You know what I mean? You gotta translate, baby. Some of y'all be speaking in different languages and I don't know what y'all saying. You know what I mean? But yo, y'all can still hit that button, right? I can still do that. I see you saying hi now, and I see the Brazil, but I don't know Portuguese. So you know what I'm saying? Some of y'all gotta use Google Translate or find another phone to Google Translate and copy and paste or something. Cause I feel the vibes, I feel the love. I know y'all be wanting to chop it up and say whatever you want to say, but I don't know what you saying. You know what I'm saying? So until I get my Portuguese up, until I get my, you know, sprechen Sie Deutsch up, you know what I'm saying? Until I get my pari italiano, que cazzo? You know what I'm saying? Habla español muy bien. You know what I'm saying? Habla español. Excuse me. Excúsame. Habla español muy bien, pero aprende de la calle, no escuela, eso es más o menos. You know what I'm saying? Habla que, you know, más despacio de rápido. ¿Entiende? Pero más palabras necesito aprender. You know? Más culturas. Pero soy bilingual. Hey, you know what I'm saying? I be chopping that shit Spanish. I be like, oh, mami, dame habichuelas con arroz y pollo, pero lechuga y tomates, sí, y solamente una cerveza. Ok, mi amor, tú mira muy bonita. They be like, oh. He said, okay. You know what I mean? He said she wants to connect with you to speak Portuguese. Yeah, I need to learn Portuguese for you, Brazilian, because you're going crazy in there. But you don't know what I mean? You got to tell me in English, baby. You know what I'm saying? You got to talk to me in my language, baby. He said, good twist, Serious. Hey, you know, super cornball. Thank you, brother. Appreciate the motivation. He said, Gin Battle made you HOFER. Not sure what that means. Hit that like button. Do you come to Connecticut? Sometimes. Are you from Rio de Janeiro? Okay, I see that much love. I need to come to Rio, man. First of all, we got double people to likes in here, man. You know what I'm saying? It's 154 people. We need to have 154 likes, man. Let's get them numbers matching, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I told y'all, they're saying we cap. So you know what? I guess this is what, do I got to do this every time? This is what they're going to make me do, right? Every time we go live, then should I take a screenshot after the live? Just to show how many of y'all it was in the live and then post that on the regular part of Instagram, you know, you could just post the pictures. Do we got to do that every time to show the numbers every time? Huh? Just so the possible capness is like, what? You know? He said, yes, yes, yes. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to prove nothing to them. Yeah, exactly. We just popping it on it. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? We ain't got to prove it because y'all know. You know what I'm saying? They be think that's the irony. People be thinking they could fool people that already got eyes. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, I'm already watching this. Like, what you talking about? I've been watching Jones for months. Like, nigga, we be having mad people in there. Like, what you talking about? Some people don't get it. Girlfriend? No, no girlfriend. She said, I miss you. Damn, you miss me already? Damn, baby. I need that Brazilian love, huh? I've been one of the Brazilian too, man. I like their skin. Brazilian skin is like, it's just soft and like buttery. It'd be like leaving fingerprints in their skin. It's like, what's that made out of? It's like made out of some special, you know what I'm saying? That Brazilian skin be made out of like some special soft material or something, bro. I ain't gonna lie. See what happens when you speak Spanish, Jones? Aha. See, habla lengua universal. You know what I'm saying? It's a such thing, I believe, as a universal language. Huh? It's a such thing as a universal language. I was in Germany. Okay, I got a story right now. We almost at 200 people. I want to see that light going all the way up like a turtleneck. Stop playing with me. Yo, I was in Germany on the Euro tour. Just like we're going to go on the Afro tour, right? For the Afro Jones album, which is available right now, streaming on all platforms and going all the way up like a turtleneck. But we went on a Euro tour in 2000, I believe, 12, 11, something like that. Shout to Karima. I met a girl in New York City, right? Y'all know I be on my, you know, right? So, you know, I'm you know what I'm saying? I'm out in the nightlife just right? And I see an exotic Italian looking, you know, I don't know what she is. She actually looked a little Arab, but she had a long Rapunzel type ponytail and she had that real Arabian face. And I could just tell she was exotic. And I was like, So I started, you know, ran down, right? And I'm chopping with her. And I used to do this, right? Sometimes I would tell a woman the opposite, right? When she asks, what do you do? I'm a janitor. Really? Yep. Just to see how she reacts, right? If she's automatically like, okay, never mind or something, then I'm like, oh, all right, now I see a character, right? You know what I'm saying? If she reacts like, oh, okay, that's what's up, or whatever, right? Then that's different, right? Then I might let her know, all right, whatever, right? So she sees the way people treat me in this club. She knows I'm capping, you know what I'm saying? Because the DJ shout me out, people saying, "Peace, George, give me a pound." She's like, what kind of janitor are you? No, I said I was garbage man. Right? She's like, what kind of garbage man? You know? And I'm like, yeah, you know. She's like, by the time the night was over, she's like, I know you're lying. Like, what do you do? So I'm like, you know, I'm an artist. Like, I do music and shit. And she was like, well, why you didn't tell me? Like, we can be doing a tour or something. And I'm thinking like, yeah, okay, like a tour, like, thanks, but yeah, right. She said, okay, watch. Wallahi. She said, okay, watch. I'm gonna set it up. I said, go ahead. Why did this girl call me, I don't know, a month or two later with a 4 or 5 country 30-day tour setup? Germany, France, Denmark, Italy, UK. Had a spot in Rome for us to stay, or for me to stay, in between shows. If there was a show that was close enough, Europe is close enough where you could drive to a couple of these places, and then you just fly the rest of them. She set up a whole tour by herself. She had never did that before in her life or nothing. You can't tell me about the power of somebody that believes in you. She just did that shit on her own, bro. I couldn't even believe that shit. She was like, yep, well, it's already set up and we on the road. I don't know these languages, right? So she's literally being Shout out to Karima, man. I love you, girl. That's my homie for life. She's literally being the manager, the translator, the DJ, because she's taking the music to the DJ booth for them to play it. You know what I'm saying? She's keeping security. You know what I mean? Keeping the whack joints out the VIP. She doing all that. Just because she believed in me, bro. When she met me, she didn't know. She thought I was a garbage man at first. I was a fake garbage man. But it's the power of belief, bro. Somebody believes in you. But this is what I'm talking about, universal language, right? So I'm in Germany. I used to do this when I did a show. If I do a show in your hood, chances are I'm going to hang out and I'm going to chop it up with y'all after the show. I don't want to come to your city, take your money, and then just leave before you can get a picture with me. You can't even get a TikTok or nothing, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, damn, Jones is like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, where'd he go? You know what I'm saying? As soon as you go to stage, I'm up out of here, right? And this is the first time I've ever been to this place, right? So I want to chop with the people. I want to, you know what I'm saying? I want them to feel like, okay, yeah, my guy, you know what I'm saying? He's here with us. We was just talking about community, man. The aspect of community and really having that, you know what I'm saying? That camaraderie for real. You know what I'm saying? And I really was like, you know, I would sit after this show, at least have a drink or something, and chill for a minute before I leave. Shout out to Germany. Shout out to, you know, Paris. Shout out to Wiesbaden. Shout out to Munich. Shout out to Frankfurt. Shout out to Denmark, Copenhagen. Shout out to Italy, Roma, Napoli. You know what I'm saying? These are the places I performed at, right? In Naples, they didn't have a stage in this one club called the Rise Club. I had to stand on a speaker. That shit was so ill. It was like the trenches. Naples is the trenches. That's where all the mob and all that is at. I swear to you, Wallahi, when we was driving into the town, there was a 7 or 8-year-old kid on a motorcycle, on a full-grown motorcycle, and he rode across the street and stopped in front of us and looked at us like this and was like, man, just wheelie to walk up. I was like, oh! I looked at her and she was like, I told you Naples is... I was like, oh! Kids was running up on us on the beach like, hey! You can tell, we know the hood. You could tell when they got that look in their eyes. They running up on me. They see me. I'm tall. I'm black. They, hey, money, hey, money, you money me. You money me. I'm like, oh, the world is a ghetto. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in Germany, right? And there's this big musclehead dude that looks like, I don't know if y'all ever seen Game of Thrones. Hit that like button, everybody that's just coming in here, man. You in Jones land, man. Double tap that screen if you don't know what I mean. It costs you nothing to press that button. If you're not liking, commenting, subscribing, then you're not vibing. You know what I'm saying? That's the protocol, and I'm the protocol. You know what I'm saying? So let's do this thing right, man. You know, it's one hand wash the other. They both wash the face. Fair exchange, no robbery. Let's chop it up like a bocce. Hello? All right. So, boom. The guy looks like the mountain from Game of Thrones. I don't know if y'all ever seen Game of Thrones, right? He's like taller than me by like this and like just OD, you know what I'm saying? And he's looking at me, right? There's some girls that had his table that want to come over and take a picture with me, right? So they walk over. Now his table's adjacent to mine, it's like right here. I think adjacent means that. Shout out to Lux. You know what I'm saying? Everything across from you is not adjacent, right? It's crazy. So, yeah, he's adjacent to me. He's across from me, right? I don't know if it might be this is adjacent, though. I don't know. But he's across from me, right? So he's looking at me. I'm looking at him. We looking at each other, right? He sees the girls walk up to me. He takes a sip like this. I could tell he didn't like it, right? When the girls came over to take it to the, he like, right? And when he told it, he walked around. He had a bunch of them guys that looked like they in one of them Taken movies, you know what I'm saying? Them Yugoslavian, Ukrainian mobster looking niggas that be having them big silver cross chains and all that type of shit, and like piercings on their eyes and shit, and tattoos on their foreheads, talking about Ugraf, it's a winning craft in the sauce so much. Like them type of niggas, right? So I'm like, all right, man. He stepped around them niggas and just walked straight towards me, right? And he walked up to me with his bottle. And he put his bottle and he was like, you, drink. And I was like, now I have my bottle of Grey Goose, which is on my rider. Hit that like button if you didn't already. This is real life stories, man. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, wait, what is he doing? Oh, he's testing my manhood. He's trying to make me drink his bottle like I'm a B word. He doesn't like that the chicks from his table came over here to salute me when he's the big bad guy here. So he's coming over here to basically G-check me in front of everybody and bitch me by forcing me to drink his bottle. Pause. So I'm like, I can't do this. I can't do this. This is a direct test of manhood. Right? This is a direct test of my man. I already know what you're doing right now. You go swole walking over here and shit with the grunt. What? All right, big old German. All right. I got the bottle now. I'm in my mind like, this bottle going at least to go do something. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, this bottle going to do something. But you ain't going to mark Serius Jones out when this is me my first time making a mark here? Come on, man. No. I ain't going out like that. They going to at least have to say like, yeah, just if it's Jones, if it's not Jones. If it's Jones, if it's some harsh Jones. They're going to be like, Jones was really fighting. I like Jones. Yeah, they got to say some shit like that. They ain't going to be like, Serius Jones as a bitch. I just slap him and make him drink. No. I'm sitting there like, I'm looking at his bottle. I'm acting like I don't understand at first, right? I'm holding my bottle like, no, I have a bottle. And he said, no. You drink me. And then he said, me. See? Start pointing at everything. See? Me. Right? Me. Doing like this. Me. He big as hell standing over me like this. I'm like, man. I said, listen. See, this is what I mean about universal language, right? And this don't mean I'm some tough guy or nothing. I just be like, man, I'm not backing down, so I gotta find some way to navigate around this. Cause you're not, no. Okay? No. No means no, Sergey. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. So I'm like, all right. I said, listen, since he did the me thing, I said, see this? Me. I said, see this right here? Me. Right? And I said, me. Right? Like this. Me. He said, okay. He liked that. He was like, okay. I said, and I took the bottle like this and did it like a toast to him. And we had a gangster shot together. And I took my shot of my bottle, and he took a shot of his bottle. And we went back to his table and stopped being bitter about his bitches coming over to holler at the wolf. You know what I'm saying? Come on, B. We not doing all that, man. You know what I mean? But some of y'all niggas, you see that footage, they be under pressure. They overseas in London. No disrespect. I mean, y'all know who I'm talking about, but I'm not, you know what I'm saying? But, yo, hey. Niggas is under pressure. Swing the chin, man. Niggas. The man them be having niggas under pressure over there, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to stand up, man. When you stand up, you be surprised, man. You be just surprised how much more people would like, damn. So really after that, it was really all love. You know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, he all drunk, dancing around. Every time he looking over at me going, I'm like, all right, now it might be time to go. Let me get out of here now. All these fucking German and Russian gangsters over here now. Now I'm a whole target. They just keep looking at me and shit. I'm like, all right, yeah. I'm over here bagging their joints and, you know what I mean? All right. Y'all got it. You know what I'm saying? Let's be real for the night. You know what I mean? I got up out of there after about another 20 minutes. But you ain't going to make me uncomfortable first. Now I got to stay here a little bit longer. Just so you know. Hold up. And you ain't running me off, nigga, even though I want to leave right now. Now I got to stay for another 25 minutes just so they don't think you scared me off neither. You know what I'm saying? Because if I just left right after that, it would have been like, oh, Sergi scared away Serius Jones. Yeah, he made him leave. He leave. He make him drink, and he's scary. He's scared, he leave. It's like, oh, I want a picture. I want a picture. No picture. He leave. Yo. Ooh. It said, who is this? What you call it person? Nobody cares about that dude. Well, Karma, that is a person that violated many years ago, that has been not only dealt his punishment by me, but by life. And actually has exposed his own character on a level where it doesn't even make sense for someone to try to bring him up as someone to disrespect another person, but they have no other weapons at their disposal of. This is what they try to use to throw insults at me because, you know, the devil is a lie. You know what I'm saying? So they gotta use what they got. They gotta use the tools they got. You know what I'm saying? That's all. You know what I mean? Roll up, good brother. To be honest, I do got some work to do right now. So this is what I'm gonna do for y'all, right? I went live again for y'all today because honestly, I'm on my tour days, just like military boot camp training. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna answer some of y'all questions before I get out of here, and I'm gonna attend to something that actually needs and deserves my attention right now. A little bit more to y'all, respectfully, respectfully. You know what I mean? No disrespect. I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? He said, damn, I love your chain. I appreciate that, Carlissa. You know what I'm saying? Wait till y'all see this ring tomorrow. I'm changing the game, man. And if y'all don't see what's going on, this is the wolves eating the snakes. I was thinking about putting like stones all in the snakes too, to make them like really like different color, like they look like scales and snakes. But I think that might be doing too much. I might just keep it clean. If I get another piece, I might do that with the other piece. Where I make the snakes really look like they scaly with the green diamonds and the, you know what I mean? Get really crazy and spooky. But wait till y'all see that ring tomorrow, boy. Wait till y'all see that ring. You know what I'm saying? He said, what's good with the solo rap career pursuit? Well, first of all, Afro Jones out right now. Afro Jones out right now. Afro Jones on Apple Music, Spotify, etc., YouTube. Type in Afro Jones, Serius Jones. I'm an artist, brother. I'm a producer, brother. I just produced an Afro beat album, which is actually one of the hardest Afrobeat albums I think out. Wallahi, when I was just leaving the block where I just shot G-Locks, we just shot like a little quick thing for G-Locks, which is off the album, the second track off the album. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all been jacking that. And my African brothers in the store was like, they saw the girl dancing outside and they were like, that's like Afro beats. I said, yeah, I just did an Afrobeat album. He was like, yeah, I was telling him the girl was dancing, that's like Afro beats type of music. So I've been really in that genre in my own mind for a long time. You know what I'm saying? That's why on that cover, you see I show where I was young and I had the kufi and I was wearing the dashikis. You know what I'm saying? So that I'll show you this Afro Jones thing is not just some made up thing. I was playing the drums, playing the djembe, playing the congo, playing the steel drum. I could play the steel drums. You know what I'm saying? I'm making these beats from scratch on this phone. This same phone you're listening to is what the same phone we're on right now is what I made all the beats on Afro Jones on, man. I'm making these beats on a phone. Hello? Wallahi. So if people don't understand the level of music that's in me, just compute that. Go listen to Afro Jones and think about the fact that I made all of that on an iPhone. But anyway, I got to get out of here. I will be back though. But y'all check out the last episode. They saying the numbers is fake, y'all. So hit that like before we get out of here. They saying the numbers is fake. They getting mad. So we got to make sure we keep them that way. You know what I'm saying? We got to make sure we keep the algorithm rhythming. And I understand there's new players and there's new people on the court, but we got to make sure that we keep it scored. We got to keep score. You know what I'm saying? And that's these likes and these numbers and these statistics, right? Because that's what the algorithm understands, right? So the numbers is what's keeping us in the game and what's keeping us at the top of the food chain, where it's promoting these videos to people all over the world, which is why we got so many different people from all over the world tapping in. You know what I'm saying? Because YouTube is saying, yo, y'all might like this. It ain't me paying nothing. Wallahi, I ain't paying nothing. You know what I'm saying? On my dead soul, I ain't paying nothing. Paying what? That's why I'm like, oh, we must be making it. We must be really making it. Maybe it's almost time for me to take out that YouTube check, see how much I done accumulated. I really be purposely not even looking at it, not even wanting to see. You know what I'm saying? Go to bed? Nah, I'm gonna go deal with something else. But salute, man. You know what I'm saying? He said, that's pretty good, yo. Yeah, I mean, we doing pretty good. You know what I'm saying? He said, yeah, that guy keeps talking about me because why? Because we at the top of the algorithm. Guess what? Every video that he has talking about me, the video I have that same day has double the views. So who's winning? Who's making more money off YouTube if I have double the views of everything he drops? Talking, and he has to talk about me for a whole week. Where I'm from, if you talk about another man for a whole week, you're basically not a man. So I mean, if that's the way other people want to move, you know, especially when they have children and all that, and that's what you want to do is literally attach yourself to another man's ball sack, basically, then that's on you. You know what I'm saying? He said, get him. I'm just saying, I'm not even on this biscuit pause. Hey, okay. I don't get none of that. Y'all see what I'm doing. I'm buying new jewelry. I'm shooting new videos. I got baddies in the projects going crazy doing Afro beats. I got new rings and hardware on the way. I got new vehicles on the way. We got new albums on the way. Pimps Don't Cry about to drop. We got an Afro tour about to happen. We not worried about none of that other stuff, bro. Honestly, these people won't think that we care about the battle rap, what they think in battle rap land. Bro, we're here in the world with the people, okay? Y'all niggas is not doing these numbers. Back up and mind your business. Go over there and let us do Jonesland. Let us talk to the people and let's keep going up and promoting these good vibes, this music, these real stories, these real life connections. You see me on the ground level with the people, with the projects, with the OGs, with the YNs, with the ladies. Stop. Stop. You're not gonna stop it, okay? It's not gonna happen. Just embrace it. Embrace the fact that you've got a chance to have a part of a real frequency, something that's real and pure. Be grateful, man. And God bless you, man. Y'all have a good night. I'll see y'all soon. Afro Jones, stream it now. And follow me on Instagram at The Real Serious Jones. No O in Serious.